Hi, I'm Brandon Bulby, and I was the director of cinematography, and I was the lead editor for Untitled Euphoria.
I'm Cory Anderson. I was also director of cinematography, and I held the boom mic, and I did miscellaneous crew.
I'm Brett Shelton, and I was the audio editor.
I'm Shaun, and I was the writer/director.
Yep.
This first scene was
12
at 12
o'clock at night, and we did it over 2 different days. This was like close to our first shoot, and then one of our last shoots. Or I think this was our very last shoot.
Yeah,
The
yeah, it
second
was. Yeah, I remember that.
If you look in the background, there's the garage, because the car wasn't moving at all right there.
Repeating sound effect that I hate so much.
Yeah.
I filmed this night. This is all me filming, except for that. That was Brian.
And so if you watch the ending flashback of the car crash, it'll be a different crash because we do it twice.
Yeah.
This was at our church and Kathy's office or whatever.
It's actually a blanket covering the window right there.
And
This
all
is
those
curse scene number 1. Oh yeah, ferns surrounding Nick. Cory set that up for some reason.
all those ferns right there.
Yeah.
All of them are just planted in the
I haven't
ground.
planted that tree.
No, just the ferns. But
No,
this is
tree.
curse scene number 1.
And the caterpillars, that
Four
was my
different-
idea.
Yeah, caterpillars.
And all the stuff in the background right there.
And so we did this 4 different times, I think.
Yeah.
Reshot this. And right here's a cut, an obvious cut from different days right
Yeah.
there. Lighting.
Audio. I mean,
Yeah.
lighting.
Jeez, put it all on me.
Yeah, you do suck.
That's just Shaun's voice
Right here.
coming up where Russell says wake up. Right here.
That's my
Because
bad.
Russell was too lazy to come up here for the final voiceovers.
And this was a scene added in to make the movie less,
Fast pace.
yeah.
And this is the worst shot of all time.
And audio of all time, once again, to make it less fast paced.
Brandon filmed that shot. 100% Brandon's fault.
Cory's fault.
The people in the background that you can hear, are you ready? Let's go. Those are the people you'll see walking by Nick pretty soon.
Nick starts to laugh. Screws it all up.
But we keep this take anyway.
Too complicated to do it again.
That's Nick Lyons.
David.
Right there. That's Brett Shelton. And that's David Grover. And this is Zach Jameson.
Beautiful.
This was another curse scene.
And I appear magically.
Oh, Russell in the background was in the tree watching.
That's why Nick laughed at the beginning. But Nick's shirt changes 7 different times in the scene.
5
And
There's
different.
Russell in the background.
5 different shirts,
And
but
that's
7
me
times.
supposedly being drunk.
And that's my voice puking. But it's supposed to be
And
Nick.
Russell on the left right there is just leaning up against the side. You'll be able to see him in the next shot.
Oh, and in this scene,
Brittany's hair
no,
and
it
shirt
wasn't this
changes.
scene. You'll see what I'm talking about later. There's a Indian person that
Oh, yeah.
gave us
Yeah,
advice.
it's later.
Clayton. My cameo.
This whole scene was added in. It wasn't in the script.
Yeah.
Just to slow down the pace of the movie.
Yeah, halfway through the movie, we realized that it wasn't really working. Here comes.
God, Brandon's a moron and put that line right there was a joke, and Brandon's a moron and put it
And
in.
they handed me the worst line to say. Me being the worst
No,
actor.
it was a
in
good
the group.
line.
It was a good line, but
What?
you handed it to the worst actor in the group.
Right there where Zach's talking, the bell was pretty much ringing as he was said that, so
We had to leave. We were pretty pressed for time.
And I'm Canadian, so that's why Nick put a boot.
My paragraph is a boot, the Odyssey.
this is our very first shot for our movie, and we filmed it in widescreen, and then we had to change the pixel aspect ratio,
Gabe's hair was long.
and so that's why it looked kind of scrunched. Had a lot of
And
troubles
there's
with
me
this,
spitting a piece of gum. Took me 50 million tries.
but he got it down.
It worked pretty good.
It's actually one of my favorite scenes in the movie. plays out really
Except there's
nicely.
so much bass on the
And
audio.
that, I hate that. It's all stretched.
Yeah, because of the widescreen.
Widescreen.
It's James Kilgore in the background right there.
Kenny and Gabe Hayward.
James Kilgore did a lot of the miscellaneous stuff.
Couldn't make it to this commentary.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ew,
Did
What
mean-
was that?
I don't know.
Never seen that before.
Never seen that one.
What?
It's just stretched.
Yeah,
for
it's
some
stretched
reason.
for some no apparent reason.
reason. This is curse scene number 2.
And that's me in a tree shooting that shot.
We had 2 different trees, but
I
yeah,
found-
only one looked good.
It hurt.
And
And there's a book in the background.
all these scenes were in the woods, and all 4 of them, I think. And there's so many mosquitoes, we would actually have a job for one person to walk around spraying bug spray at these
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, I swear they attracted him.
And actually, right now, James and Shaun left because there are too many mosquitoes, because they didn't even want to be out there.
And that's Nick, again, naked in my bed.
Pick
My
up.
phone, my glass.
All this was voiced over.
Yeah.
And this
Very
was
good job of dubbing the voices
Oh,
by
yeah.
Brett Shelton.
And this is my voice
Eating chips.
potato chips.
Which-
Reference to
to Fight
Fight
Club.
Club.
And this was another scene added in to slow the pace down a little bit.
Yeah.
Library, another kind of curse scene.
And piano is a reference to the
outside.
Ring and to Donnie
Yeah.
Darko.
Great shot.
Corey's idea.
Corey's idea.
I
My
actually
idea.
like that shot if you guys are being sarcastic.
What?
I actually like that shot if you
Wow.
guys are being
I like that
sarcastic.
shot too.
we came up
Okay.
with
This is my favorite cut in the movie.
Yeah,
when he
this is awesome.
when he's flipping through
And
the
Russell's,
book.
that was Russell in the background.
for on accident.
Yeah.
That wasn't actually supposed to be
And now
Damien.
he's
This
disappeared.
upcoming cut, that one. I love that shot.
That shot was actually used because earlier there was a few jump cuts, so we
Yeah.
decided to put that one in to make it
Yeah.
like seem like we were doing the jump cuts on purpose. But it turned out to look really good.
Mhm.
This
There-
is,
We could have done his hand moving a little better. But this turned out pretty good.
we didn't expect this to turn out. We had no idea what was going to happen here, but
Yeah.
this is what it turned out to be. I think it looks pretty good. And that's my dad.
And I don't like this heartbeat. We got it from
Yeah.
a WWF CD.
Didn't sound very good. What was supposed to happen was
He's
Nick's supposed to be in the
having a
hospital.
heart attack
Yeah.
and a coma.
We didn't
Well,
get the-
no, we didn't. We took that out. We scratched that idea because we thought it gave away a little too much of the ending.
And that scene with Brandon was another reference to Donnie Darko.
Yep.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Oh,
Random guy, middle.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the book slamming. This is Sean's favorite audio.
Yeah, that took way longer than it should have.
Cursed
Yeah.
scene number 2.
Yes.
You nailed it.
Well, let's pay attention to the audio right
Graphic
here. It's
audio.
beautiful. It's
And then the
beautiful.
little kid. I just,
This was one of the most complicated shots in the whole movie.
And
Yeah.
James is in the background.
Right there, because there's people everywhere in the parking lot, and we tried to get it perfect.
Anyone ever
And
makes
I
a movie.
look at the camera right
going to his party inside?
about now. No. Now.
But
I forgot about that.
if you listen, somehow the car shuts off and turns back on.
Yeah.
It's-
I tried to keep that
And
consistent,
Brett
but it
almost
didn't
hit
work.
an
too
old
well.
woman.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry, I almost hit about 50 old women.
And by 15 is one.
Yes, exactly.
And there's probably about 3 we don't know about.
Yes, exactly.
Minus-
I really didn't like these shots, but I figured you guys would kill me if I said
You
anything.
didn't like that shot? The
I-
framing or just?
think
No, I think it was-
I would put him in there.
I think it was
Um,
both because it more seemed like it just reminded me of the Tommy Talk set.
And,
And
this is
this
my
is-
shot I created.
And this was the most graphic audio that was totally unnecessary, but I
Yeah.
decided to put it in anyways because I thought it'd be funny. And our own
I
little
think it's
sick
pretty
humor.
cool.
we had it way more than it should have been, so we
Yeah.
took a bunch of those clicks.
And he didn't actually hit the ground that hard. We just put in enough
Yeah.
tree snapping
to make it
Make
sound,
it sound like
yeah.
bones were snapping.
Yeah, exactly. Like ribs were breaking left and
This
right.
day sucked.
Oh
That was
yeah, I
the day
remember
that
that.
me and Russell got into that argument.
I like
What
the-
was that argument?
I argued about Brennan, and then he got mad. That's Russell bleeding.
Yeah.
Not many people catch that.
His nose is bleeding.
And that was a twig, not the boom mic.
Nick's Marvel.
And that's
Yeah,
also a
that-
twig and not the boom mic. And this is him swearing. And running and good acting.
That was all improv.
Yeah,
right
really good
there.
acting. Nick Moffat is a really good actor, mainly because he's portrayed in this movie as like kind of mad all the time, pissed off all the time. He's
Actually, I
the
found
most
the link
easygoing
here.
guy
Yeah.
I know. A lot of people are in these movies are playing their themselves pretty much, but Nick Moffat, this isn't at all him. So no, not very many other people could do that.
For the longest time in these couple of shots, Shaun had different variations of reverb there that just
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, we
Just
fixed
I know it
that.
was a test.
Show what
This is
And
my favorite scene.
I
Yeah,
loved
my favorite
the
scene.
audio that we did for this scene.
Yeah.
The crying in the background, which I don't think most people catch.
Yeah.
And there's me,
That's Brett
puking,
Shaw.
which is
No,
actually
there's saliva reference to
Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
But the cut where it flashes Saturday and he wakes up, that's my favorite part of the entire movie, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did that really
My chair's squeaking
Everyone
off.
here has really good acting.
Yeah,
well. Brittany's a pretty good actor.
yeah, she is. I was really surprised.
We didn't know how the scene was going to turn out. I think we tried it 3 times and too many people to get together that weren't in our film group, so...
Yeah.
people
Well, the
were
first time Brittany was sick, and so it didn't really work out.
Yeah.
James,
I love that overexposure right there.
And the first time we filmed this, Sean told me to get as much as I possibly could in my mouth. And then go and lie me down, and it kind of went into my throat, and I coughed, and, well, it just went all over me. In
Yeah.
fact, it
And I
was
laughed.
there's actually still a stain in the carpet.
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
same
there's
spot.
still a stain in the carpet from that
It was made out of powdered sugar and water.
water.
The
Sean's nice
saliva.
little concoction there.
James's mom was kind of mad.
But it turned out pretty good.
It somehow got on the back of my head, even though I was lying
Oh,
down.
this is my shot. I came up with, not this,
This one right
right
here.
Actually,
No?
this
Is that
here.
it?
This one right here. When he comes out.
Oh yeah, that was yeah,
That was a perfect shot for that scene.
yeah.
Cory,
That was awesome.
And this
Maybe
is
not the
James'
greatest
house.
acting. Yeah, James's
To
house.
James's
my
house
house.
to Cory, outside Cory's house,
completely different places.
Yeah.
and
Cross
sirens
reason.
I hate that
sirens
guy.
in the back.
Those sirens were actually a cop that was probably far off in the distance. We didn't have those in. A bunch of people have asked us about that.
But it
Prowler.
kind of adds to
That's
it.
a prowler.
Yeah, school newspaper.
The Prowler.
It's awesome.
This scene took us a long time. It was a really hot day too.
Yeah,
I
really.
remember me and
Extremely
Cory were.
hot, sweaty.
But it turned out really good
Yeah.
first try.
And I thought there would be. I was fiddling with the exposure, thinking it would be overexposed or their shadows would be too dark on their faces, but it turned out perfect for some
Yeah.
reason. Cat.
Oreo.
It's coming up. My
Oreo's up
cuckoo
here.
choo.
He's in the credits too.
She.
Yes.
Oh, she's in the credits too.
Kitty.
Oh, Clinton comes up too. Can't forget to talk about Clinton.
This whole
There's
scene right here is one of my favorites.
Cuckoo.
Right about now, she gets up and starts running.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Okay, Clinton's in this
And
shot.
here
We really had a hard
Oh,
time with
yeah,
this
Sean
scene.
Bowlby and Elizabeth Forrest.
This is all this audio because the boom mic was
Lines,
off,
yeah.
and so Brett did a marvelous job in putting
And
all this
here
audio.
is
in.
Clinton in the background,
Here's
right?
Wait.
Watch
now.
Now, there's
Right
Clinton.
there.
Right. in
Some
the-
random guy.
Yep. Right next to me.
Zach's punched that
Maybe
really
dead.
He
hard.
almost broke his knuckle.
Yeah. He had it bruised for a couple of days.
Yeah.
there.
This is
No,
one of my
like a
favorite
couple
scenes too.
Yeah.
This
Really good acting.
This shot
really good
right
acting.
here is just thrown in a few days later,
Yep.
so it was more obvious.
Cory comes out of nowhere. And she
These
disappears.
people come
Right.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I love this.
But it all
Elizabeth
works
is
somehow.
back. Zach is back.
Yeah.
But it kind of adds to the whole
Yeah.
dream-like experience to this movie.
We just got a bunch of Nick's cross-country friends to come. That's who all those
Nick
people
with his
are.
glasses. He doesn't have glasses anymore. That looks
James.
pretty weird.
And this is the same audio that we used in
Elizabeth.
the other scene, the overdose scene.
We use the same thing.
And that little tilt that Brandon did was kind of off an accident.
It was completely
Yeah.
accident.
And this was really random audio that I just completely pulled out of my butt because Shaun wanted me to put in a random audio for
Turned
that.
out pretty good, I thought.
And back to our church. And
Script in the
Oh,
background. I've never noticed that. First time noticed.
excuse.
The computer just shut off. Sorry. Okay, but
No, the monitor just shut
monitor.
off.
I've never noticed that script in the
Yeah, neither
background.
What?
Ever.
How haven't we noticed that?
And
Where's
there's
Zach?
Zach's
Zach's
head.
right there.
Oh,
Zach's
yeah.
head by Nick's shoulder.
I
But
never noticed
I
that.
can't believe we've never noticed that script. It's really obvious.
Yep.
It's gone.
The
Two
random
different cameras.
this scene was placed within the movie at different parts because of following. That was inspiration from the following.
And
By
this is
Christopher Nolan.
It's our first shoot with 2 cameras, I think.
Yeah.
this
ever.
is Brendan and Shaun's sister.
Yeah.
Rhiann.
Rhiann Bolby.
Well, the entire concept
Pretty
of
good
the
actor.
movie came
Yeah.
from Garrett, but
Yeah.
you guys completely redid it.
Yeah.
In fact, they
Garrett
kept
McCann's
saying they
like-
redid it, and I didn't believe them at first, and then I finally read it, and I realized that had nothing, absolutely nothing other than the black and white. And
Yeah. Well, we kept a lot of the scenes. A
We
lot
kept
of the
a-
scenes were
yeah.
the same. Like the opening was the
car crash.
car crash. And then he had a bunch of those dream sequences.
Yeah,
with
but those had
Russell
different
and-
meanings.
At the
Yeah.
end, when it says inspired by Garrett,
Grayscale.
that's where we got that from, because
Yeah.
it was his original script.
I
It was
rem-
15 pages. We made it into a 30-page script.
Garrett is probably the most creative,
Mind,
freaking genius,
genius of well,
funniest
Mm,
person
yeah.
ever.
he's hilarious.
And this is our only scene that we had director's cut to.
Yeah.
And right now, I think this is the edited version.
Yeah, this is the edited version. They go on to talk about Sigmund Freud and a couple of his theories.
And it just
It
draws
didn't,
out
it didn't
too
really
long.
work out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this scene went out.
It was hard to let go, but it works out a lot better now.
I'm still letting go.
Rhiann my sister realized that she could have done this way better just by putting more expression into her lines. Next
And
movie.
there's a
she-
cup in the background. We mixed we mixed mustard, whipped cream, pepper, salt,
Vinegar.
vinegar. We told Brandon it was Coke, and he drank
Vanilla
it all, and he
Coke.
still thought it was Coke after it was all gone.
I remember that.
That's so gross. I had no idea that
It
happened.
was absolutely. There's noodles in it too.
Oh yeah.
That's how I figured it out.
Disgusting.
Took him forever. Rhiann looked at the camera for a second.
Random Coke.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere.
We had really good lighting here.
Yeah.
Came through the window that we set up. And wasn't this on accident?
Yeah, the focusing was completely by accident, but it worked out really well.
So we
It
just
is.
kept it. When I was editing, I
I
thought
don't
it was.
like this shot.
Yeah, I really
jerks. Oh wait, didn't trick yet.
Those were the only 2 shots I could have cut, and so
That shot's kind of jerky, and they see some of the stuff in the background.
lighting came
If
right there.
Brandon hadn't lost the
Lighting kid, I never
stick
noticed
to
that.
the tripod.
This is a reference to 10th Kingdom?
Yeah, the 10th Kingdom.
The mirror.
The mirror thing right here. It was pretty good.
Tripod in Nick's hand there.
Yeah. That was kind of a joke.
And,
Yeah.
I hate that camera
Aw.
twitch.
That was the only thing we had though.
that's
That's-
awesome.
And then here
Beautiful.
comes a reference to Kill Bill, right up here.
The color change.
Quentin Tarantino. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And some reverse blowing into the
Yeah.
into the microphone. That was a really weird effect we got from that. I blew into the microphone just normally, and then we reversed it and put some reverb on it too. Got a nice little.
That's Brandon's shot. That's officially going to be called the Bolby shot. Or the Brandon shot.
He used that in a few other movies.
If you notice during the scene, Nick will be playing with stuff with his hands.
Yeah.
Fidgeting.
Fidgeting
That's
on the ground.
one thing.
And also Russell's head's bald right here. He shaved his head, and we just went along with it because, and we say it's a reference to Fight Club
Yeah.
because at the end of Fight Club,
He has a shaved head.
Brad Pitt shaved his head. I don't know if that was on purpose or
His hands fidgeting.
fidgeting right there.
Nick's hair was
No,
really
it
long.
jolts him. That's the thing. He like just jolts from it.
For me, this was a landmark in my cinematography because it's the first
Yeah.
time I actually would have the
Background.
depth of field.
This is my
Blurred.
backyard. It took me 2 freaking days
And
to
this-
bury.
this
I
is
mean,
the
dig
audio.
That hole.
2 days to dig the hole.
And Shaun
It's in
didn't.
there for 5 seconds.
Sean didn't even want me to put the piano in there. He thought it sounded gross at first, and then I
Yeah.
reversed it, and he finally was happy
Yeah.
with it.
Reverse.
Reverse, reverse.
Actually, there's no reverb.
I know.
But-
It's me and Brandon's trademark.
This.
Oh,
Bad acting, but we kind of need this. We needed it.
I thought it had it too.
Ooh,
added to
gross
the-
color changes right there.
It was like
I
the
didn't
camera
notice
did it on its own.
this kid
Yeah.
was a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
Who was he?
Nick's.
No,
brother- they were friends, and he just Nick's
That's-
brother Frankie brought him with him.
That's Frankie right there. He's not all that great, but he was pretty good.
James's shot. You came
Yeah.
up with that, and it looks pretty good. I thought.
Yeah.
Devious smile.
I even think he kind of looked like Russell.
Yeah,
Oh, me
he did.
too.
Somehow it
Maybe it
worked
was
out
his
perfect.
black shirt.
And wasn't that on accident? The black shirt.
No,
No.
that was on purpose.
Oh, and then the audio, the voiceover coming up with here is the only voiceover I can't stand.
Which one?
What did you make me do?
Oh yeah.
I really hate that audio.
Uh,
Because he like has this in his voice that just
Yeah.
kind of makes it seem like he
Right.
didn't
This
say.
is the only bad line Nick had in this movie. The only pause he had while
Yeah.
saying his line. And
so we had to kind of take it out. Oh wait,
No.
no. I'm thinking of
He
something else.
looks away.
that's the one thing he wanted to do in
Yeah.
this movie better than in The Royal V High was to say his lines better.
I
Yeah.
hate
and-
that shot. Repetitive.
Only happens twice.
And he's fidgeting again.
Looks like a model.
And he's just kind of randomly laying on the ground this entire scene.
No.
But I don't know. It doesn't really stand out.
I really liked this scene the first time
Yeah.
I saw it, but the only thing I really didn't like was the camera rumble. The audio was you hear it throughout the scene. That kind of.
Rubik's Cube.
This
Yeah.
scene was originally edited, and it was just random cuts.
By Brandon. And
Brandon's-
I love this shot. This
Yeah, this is cool.
That shot or at least I planned out before, and
Just listen to me, Mark.
it
Don't go.
it
Wing
worked
the
out
Volbeat,
really good.
that's-
I didn't expect it at all the
Me
first time
either.
I saw it.
Didn't even know it looked that good until I watched it.
It's pretty easy. Russell was just hiding
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
the couch, and he stood up.
Yeah.
And my mom actually did really good
Yeah.
acting right there. I was surprised.
Yeah.
And then back
Just
to the cover.
replayed the opening. Nothing different.
Different car crash.
Yeah, but as you'll see, like I said before, the car crash is the second one we did.
I noticed our movies tend to end with somebody driving in a car.
Oh yeah.
That's the repetitive shot. Cory
Yeah,
said.
that's the third time.
I didn't know how else to cut from the car crash to back to make a giant rock.
There's
Oh,
another
and-
Brandon Bolby shot.
Yeah.
And the audio took us a while to figure out what it would sound
You
like it
see
when the
those
rock
mosquitoes.
hits him.
He's
He's-
looking down at the ground when Nick's
Yeah.
standing out.
Yeah.
That
That's the only thing I
accident.
didn't really like, but
We filmed it out of order, so it was an
Yeah.
accident. Cool.
this audio coming up was so hard to get. It was actually me pounding on my foot.
Yeah.
Right
And
there.
nobody thought it would work, but it ended
Yeah.
up working pretty well. And this was the weirdest audio
Yeah.
what I put on
It's
it. Like
almost ear wrenching.
yeah, I put a brain convulsion thing on it. I don't even know what the effect was. I just know it. Nearly
This
cried
is
my head.
a reference to Requiem for a Dream and,
And
Pie.
pie. That shot.
This is me and just Nick filming.
Yeah. We're in
Everyone
school.
else was on a
This was a-
camping.
Yeah.
To a school nurse's office.
And the-
office.
Yeah.
And the music was kind of pulled in last minute, the guitar, even though it's not in this version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We redid
The
we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Untitled Euphoria was inspired by the ideas of grayscale from the ingenious mind of Garrett McLean.
Yeah.
We also need to add a lot more people in the credits. We needed to.
Yeah.
Like Nick's
Yeah.
brother's friend. I got his name wrong, but it's still
Blitzkrieg Productions.
Blitzkrieg spelt wrong. C should be a K.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I noticed that the first time I saw it. I
Yes,
was kind of upset.
Test. You'll see Clinton's in the
Yeah.
And Sean's
Nice.
piano part at the very beginning.
Yeah.
credits.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
cast.
Mark, we named Mark for, the Bible,
Yeah.
and Damien came from the son of the devil.
That might have just been on South Park, but
And Cuckoo too.
Cuckoo Chew Oreo the
Aaron
cat.
Campion, Gary Hayward, Alex Wald, Nick Lyons, David Grover.
And
Who's that? Oh yeah.
And
Clinton.
Clinton.
Special
Clinton, the Indian dude.
And our parents really did have to suffer for this movie.
Yeah.
A lot. Inspired by Q and U, Quentin and Uma.
Oh,
For
you guys
no
should
reason
have
at
told
all.
everybody.
It's been a nice little thing to keep secret.
And see ya.
Toasty!